From the station that's on your side, you're watching News 19 at 6.
USC football is officially underway as the Gamecocks take on the NC State Wolfpack. This is video of the team storming the field before kickoff. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Janae Frazier. While the teams are still playing right now at Belk Stadium in Charlotte, right now the score for the game is at last check 35-28 USC. This game marks the first time that either head have faced one another. Meanwhile, back here in the Midlands, fans are rowdy throughout the game, especially when USC makes a big play. When the Gamecocks scored a touchdown, Wild Wings restaurant played Sandstorm. The manager says it's not as busy as it normally would because most fans made the drive. Whether they are there or here, the excitement is still the same.
It's all these guys, all these people I'm with right now, best people in the world. I'd love to be there right now, but I couldn't pay for a better experience right now. So these guys make it.
Give me a prediction on the season.
I'm optimistic about it. I think we're gonna do way better than most people are saying we're going to. I wouldn't be surprised, like 7-5, 8-4, something like that. We're gonna have a couple rough games. It looks like there might be a rough stretch kind of towards the middle of the season, but I'm pretty optimistic about it.
We will have highlights of today's game coming up a little later in sports. Well, meanwhile, Labor Day week is also officially upon us, and today was a beautiful day to get out and enjoy the long weekend. But will the nice temperatures stick around? Meteorologist Daniel Bonds joins us now with what we can expect to see. Hey, Daniel. President Donald Trump returned to Texas to comfort disaster survivors. He has called for a national day of prayer tomorrow to show support for the victims of Hurricane Harvey. President Trump is expected to travel to Louisiana later today. While the recovery from Harvey as well as holiday travel is leading to some gas troubles. Some stations in the Midlands are reporting they're out of regular gas, with some places out of gas altogether. Many of the store owners think they should be restocked soon, but they want to remind customers not to panic. Meanwhile, check out these photos of the Shell gas station on Garner's Ferry Road across from the VA. They have a sign posted saying, due to Harvey, they are limiting gas purchases to $30 so that they'll have enough fuel for all their purchases. Customers have to go inside to pay to ensure the limit is enforced. And many stations are charging 40 to 50 cents more per gallon than they did just a few days ago. Governor McMaster has now issued an executive order that should ensure gas continues to flow into our state. He's temporarily suspended the rules that limits the weight of fuel tankers and how long truck drivers hauling fuel can be behind the wheel. The governor's office says the Colonial Pipeline should be back to normal tomorrow. They provide gas supplies from the Gulf of Mexico to South Carolina. Well, several agencies from South Carolina have already been deployed to Texas to help, including the South Carolina Forestry Commission. Right now, they have set up shop in Jefferson County, which included the Port Arthur community and Beaumont. They say helping Texas is more than just doing their jobs.
Again, I think it's sort of a neighbor helps neighbor type thing. In a small situation where you get, say, maybe a very small tornado or something comes through, you got a neighbor helping a neighbor. In a really big event like this, it's a state helping a state. And, they're our brothers and our sisters. And so when one state has an issue, we take it personal and we want to come help. And that's what we're here for. We're trained, yes, we take our knowledge, but we want to use the knowledge to the best of our ability because we know it's going to help the citizens here in Jefferson County.
A man from Kershaw County is heading to Texas with a trailer full of supplies for Hurricane Harvey survivors. David Wilkes of Camden started Wet Lives Matters 2 years ago after the floods hit our state. Wilkes has been collecting water, clothes, cleaning supplies, and food to bring down. He says he's going to make 3 trips in all and says he's thankful the community is partnering with him to make a difference.
And I had reached out to the school here, the Camden Elementary School, so that they could offer for the children to, write a little note, in their book that they're giving away and donating, so that the child could pick that up while he's, lost everything and have something to either keep or feel special about having. And maybe one day that'll influence them to do what I'm doing to help others. And if we all do that, I think the world will be a better place.
He's making his first trip to Texas on Tuesday. If you'd like to help, head to Facebook and type in Wet Lives Matter for more information.